What's up, everybody? It's Vince for the hashtag Very Cool Guys. And I know that some of the Very Cool gang are experiencing a state of emergency, especially the people, the Very Cool gang that are in the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey region, because we're getting some snow. State of emergency, I think it's a little bit of I don't want to say an exaggeration, but 6 inches of snow, people in Minnesota are laughing right now. But what I'm very excited about is I'm finally going to be able to test out the new Honda Snowblower that we purchased for this season. Purchased it, I think a month ago, and we had some snow forecasted, and we just never got it, never materialized, at least not enough to make me want to break out this snowblower. But today's the day. We're going to give a brief overview, then we're going to show you how to start it up, and then we're going to actually test the snowblower. There's not an enormous amount of snow out there, so it's going to be limited testing, but there is enough to maybe test the throw of the snowblower. This is the HSS928AT. The MSRP on this unit is $2,709. They do have an ATD. I believe it has a battery and push button start. This does not have push button start, and quite frankly, a lot of times those extra mechanical bells and whistles fail. You end up having to pull the recoil starter anyway, so I figured just eliminate that item to fail, number one, and save a couple $100 in the process. This is a two-stage snowblower. And I'm just going to read stats. I don't have them all memorized. I have no choice, and I have no teleprompter. We have any comments? Is that what you're telling me?
Tony Downs says hi.
Tony Downs?
Yes.
What's up, Tony? Thanks for tuning in. Happy New Year to you. And if you need to, we have Nick's off today. The boys are all off. So we have an assistant helping me with this video. And this is the first time she's helping me go live. So she's actually done some videos on my personal channel. She's the mysterious voice from the back. So, we have to get her read up on how this works and how the app works. I'm going to sneak around here. I just want to make sure. So all we're going to do, right, to see those comments is we're just going to scroll up. Okay, so with that finger, scroll up. Just be careful. This is if you want to turn the camera around. I don't know what that is. I really don't remember. Dale Reeves says, "What's up, brother? How are you? Happy New Year, Dale." I'm excited. We got some snow on the ground, as you can see at the bottom of the door over there, and we're gonna break out the Honda Snowblower. What's the weather like where you guys are? Is it snowing? Is it sunny? I know if Justin Carter tunes in, he said it's a little cold. He's in Arizona. He said it's a little cold. His idea of cold is probably like 50 degrees. But I can't imagine it snowing there. But what's it doing where you got? It has adjustable auger height, and that's very important. And the adjustable auger height is only available on the track drive models. If this had tires, the auger height wouldn't be adjustable. So what is adjustable auger height?
Dale Reeves says it's sunny and 35 degrees in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
I would say that I was envious, Dale, but if it was sunny and 35, we probably wouldn't be getting snowfall. And I'm just like a little kid today. I want to play in the snow with the new snowblower. Once the snow stops and everything's cleared off, though, I would wish that the snow would magically disappear and we'd go back to business as usual, tonight or tomorrow. So I'm not envious at the moment, but I probably will be by later tonight. So adjustable auger height means that we have adjustable height here. If you could come over here and just kind of. So we have adjustable height, and you could see there's a piston down here. Can you see it down at the bottom? Okay, this allows the auger up front. Come back up for me. But if you push this adjustable height to lock and free, it allows the front auger and the unit to tilt backwards, backwards and down. This way, if you have maybe a gravel driveway and you're afraid of picking up rocks or stones, if you tilt it back, maybe a couple inches, if you look here at the bottom, let's just say you had a foot of snow or 2 foot of snow or whatever it was, you would be able to clear your path almost down to the ground. We can lower it, it's almost infinitely adjustable down to the ground. So we can let it down maybe just a matter of an inch or two from the ground here. You can see that the plate at the bottom, the scraper plate at the back, isn't contacting the ground. This way, you're less likely to pick up stones if you have a gravel driveway. Have any comments?
No.
Okay. So this does have the 270cc Honda GX, their GX line of engine. Okay, it's an overhead valve engine. It clears this unit here is a 28-inch unit. Quite frankly, they had the 32-inch unit. It was almost an extra $1,000 for the extra 4 inches of clearing path. And I just said to myself, I can't really see. I mean, we have expansive property here on the waterfront, but I couldn't bring myself to spend the extra $1,000 for 4 inches. And if you think about the size of a standard driveway, or I'm sorry, of a standard sidewalk, and we're going to be clearing some sidewalk here, you would have to still make 2 passes with the snowblower to clear your sidewalk. So it didn't make sense to pick up the larger unit for us. You will need to determine that for yourself. This has a hydrostatic transmission, and it's infinitely variable. So instead of having, a couple of gears, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is a hydrostatic transmission. Neutral's in the middle, okay? And then you push your lever to, it's a hydrostatic. You infinitely adjust the speed of the unit, of the transmission. If you're going to be clearing snow, large amounts of it, you're definitely going to set your engine throttle to as fast as possible, and then to slow the rate of propulsion, forward or reverse, you then adjust your transmission, which is infinitely variable. No more, gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, and likewise 1, 2, 3 in reverse. Now it's infinitely adjustable with this unit. So it says electric start. Of course, that's the ATD model only. There is the accessories for the unit. If you were interested, if you're going to purchase this unit or you're thinking of purchasing this unit and you're tuning in, it does have a cover that you're able to purchase for it for storage if you're not keeping it necessarily inside all the time. It does have skid shoes. We have skid shoes attached. You could get a battery tender and a drift breaker kit. So if you had snow, above the capacity of the chute, you could put a drift breaker kit, which is basically a couple of, they're like poles. They extend above the unit. They attach here in these 2 holes, and they extend above the unit, and it allows to break that drift. Okay, as long as it's the back door here. Let me see what other notes that I have. So the features of the unit, I know you guys are probably just like, just get the thing started and start blowing snow. But I figured, if somebody's looking to make a purchase, you guys, they might be tuning in or checking this video, post live production. Maybe they want to know the stats of the unit. The Honda GX engine is a commercial grade Honda engine. Offers plenty of power to churn through the snow. Starting is easy, even in cold weather. So I have started this unit. I have not started this unit today. So this is ice cold. So I want to demonstrate how easy it does start. But generally, and this is a brand new engine, you would expect it that it basically starts at half pull. So their electric start is battery operated. It would have a battery on the unit itself, and it would not need to be plugged in. I have a John Deere snowblower that has electric start, which has failed at this point, but it does need to be plugged into a wall socket, to use the electric start. So it says automotive style DC electric key starting makes your snowblower even easier. Comes standard with a recoil pull start for backup, because you always need that backup purposes, and it's available on the ATD model. It says exceptional throwing distance, 52 foot. So if the discharge tube is set all the way up, it's saying that this unit will shoot the snow at least 52 inches. This is the stat that I'm amazed by. It says it clears 1,900 pounds of snow per minute. That's a lot of snow. That's a lot of snow. The combination of the Honda's GX series engine optimized for impeller pulley and a 90-degree impeller wing dramatically optimizes Honda's HSS series snow throwing capacity. 52 foot. Oh, I'm sorry. So it's 1,900 pounds per minute and a 52-foot max throw. I could pretty much bury the neighbors. That'd be pretty funny. It's got a 28-inch clearing width, and it has a 21.7-inch clearing height when it's set down to the ground. And like I said, you can get the optional drift breakers. Track drive offers the best traction and control available. Okay, dual track drive provides exceptional traction through most snow conditions. Pliable, low temperature rubber tracks with sure gripping cleats provide solid traction and ideal balance, perfect for complete control on inclines, rough or uneven ground, and icy conditions, which is true. Provides a stable platform for attacking hard-packed snow and ice.
Says 52 feet throw, way more than I can throw with my shovel.
Who said that?
Dale Reeves.
Dale Reeves. You ain't kidding, pal. Let me tell you. I know I look pretty young, but, I'm 40 years old, and at this point, sometimes the back just doesn't allow for. I get it done, but if I can make the job somewhat easier, I'm going to do it. Auger height control. We talked about that already. I'm not going to really go over it again. Hydrostatic drive. Pick the right speed for you. We talked about that. Electric joystick shoot control. Easy to adjust snow, distance, and direction. So once we start it up, maybe I'll let you guys see it. But no more of the manual. And I know sometimes with extra bells and whistles, when you instead of having a manual control, when you start adding electrical and what's the word I'm looking for here? Hydraulic components to an item like this, it causes, things can break, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So if you had a manual adjustment, generally a manual adjustment isn't going to break on you. But Honda does make pretty reliable items. This is now, all of the functions of the chute are adjustable by this joystick. So you don't have separate controls for spin and the chute height, distance and direction. Fingertip steering, easy control, even with the engine off. So down here are they look like bicycle brakes, right? And when the unit's running, if you wanted to spin to the right, you would press this lever here, okay? This would disengage this drive wheel, okay? Oh boy. And then that would allow the unit to spin in this direction, because this track would continue to spin. Vice versa, the left side, you would pull this lever, okay? If you wanted to go complete neutral, you would just grab both of these levers, and actually, even with the unit off, when you pull these levers, it puts the tracks in neutral, okay? Without even having the transmission in neutral, okay? This disengages the drive axles. Convenient controls, ice braking, heavy duty serrated auger. We talked about that. I mean, you could look at it if you'd like. We can show them. I mean, these are made to not only move snow, but to cut some ice. Honda Snowblowers are equipped with ice braking, heavy duty serrated augers to enhance performance and durability. The auger shaft is bearing supported. The only thing that we still have, it seems to be, are the shear pins. The shear pins. And this unit did not come with spares, which is a bummer. I gotta tell you. So auger protection system. Let me see if I can read that. The auger drive shaft and impeller blower are protected by easily replaced offset shear bolts. Should the auger engage a solid object, the shear bolts will break and prevent auger and impeller shaft damage. So, these items, if you were to hit a solid object, a boulder, a fence post that was cut down low, something of that nature. It would save your impeller shaft. It would save your drive case here. But you might be out of commission until you can replace those shear bolts. You will save your snowblower though. Easy to use interlocking drive auger control. Do it by the handle here. So once you're, I mean, you could be standing still, but this is your auger, engage and disengage. Once this unit is moving, your drive clutch, once you have this drive clutch engaged, okay, if you engage the auger clutch, you then can let go. You see, it will not disengage. Are you seeing this? So once you engage the drive clutch to move the unit forward, the auger clutch, once you press it down, it's locked into place, so that you could be using your chute, you could be increasing the rate of speed forward or reverse. You're able to take care of these other controls. The auger clutch will not disengage until you let go of the drive clutch. Throttle control lever provides manual control of the engine speed. If you're going to be, it's the engine speed, it's not the rate of forward propulsion. I don't suggest using that, especially if you're moving large amounts of snow. You're going to want to have this set too fast. I wouldn't use it to slow the propulsion of the unit forward or reverse. It has a built-in LED lights. It provides exceptional lighting and high visibility in all conditions. The LED light offers performance and a lifespan that competitors' incandescent bulbs can't touch. And quite frankly, this LED probably should last the lifetime of the unit, so you don't have to worry about replacing this bulb, I would think. Reversible skid shoes. Heavy-duty skid shoes provide choice to wear of regular skid shoes. Articulated chute, up and down, of course, all controlled by the joystick. Steel reinforced auger housing. Enjoy Honda durability with automotive grade steel side auger housing and discharge chute. Large gas cap, glove friendly cap. You can see here. I mean, this is easy to get a hand on. Shoe clearing tool. I mean, this is, I know everybody's just throw some snow, and I'm dying to throw snow, but I want to give you guys all the facts before we get started. But, if you needed to, never stick your hand inside the auger or inside the chute. Always use the chute clearing tool, okay? It has a 3-year residential and, more importantly, 3-year commercial warranty. So if you're using this, if you're a hauling company or you do snow plowing and snow removal, you get the same warranty as a person using this residentially does. It's a full 3-year warranty. So at that point, let's see what else I have for you guys. Wow, we might have went over all the info. We might be on to moving some snow. We got all that. We have weights and dimensions. I don't know how, fascinating that will be. Let me see if there's anything that I'd like to share with you guys. I mean, we pretty much went over everything. I will share this. This is one that we didn't go over. The dry weight. So without fuel in here, and I guess without liquids in the transmission or whatever, whatever other fuels, engine oil, the unit weighs 265 pounds. So if you're going to be using this in multiple locations, unless you have a few very strong, people, you're not going to be picking this up and putting it into your truck or van. You're going to want to have some type of ramp. What is pretty good about getting up and down that ramp is it's a track unit, so it should be very stable for you. So let's get this baby started. Does anybody have any questions? Did anybody tell us if it's snowing where they're at?
No.
You
have 6 lights and 3 people watching.
Oh, that's good. Maybe we could step it up. Maybe we could step it up now that we're on to the snow blowing part.
Average Dan, it's snowing where I'm at.
Average Dan, Are you sitting inside by the fire, or are you outside shoveling? What do you have going on, Dan? And Happy New Year, buddy. How you doing? So
Average Dan's working.
he's working. Listen, we're in a state of emergency. I know you're up in New York. I mean, what kind of snowfall are you getting there? I mean, is it like 5 feet or what?
Average Dan said, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, buddy. So to get this baby started, first, what you're going to want to do is, can you come down here for me? You're going to want to turn your fuel on. If you're storing this unit.
Reed said, we missed all the snow, just got the cold air last few days.
Oh, it's probably, well, it's only what, 35, Dale said, where he's at? I mean, it's been in the teens. I saw the forecast for the next couple days, and I think Friday or Saturday, it's supposed to be -2 or 3 degrees here, which is crazy. I mean, that's not even wind chill. That is just -2 degrees.
Average Dan says, nah, it was supposed to be 2 to 4 in our area, looking more like inches, not feet. Saturday for us is -11.
Wow, is it -11? So Saturday here is only going to be -2. I don't envy you, Average Dan, at all. Let me tell you.
Dale Reed says, second day of freezing.
Yeah, it's chilly.
And a week above freezing. Sorry.
I got you. So we don't have an enormous amount of snow here, but we do have enough just to get this baby tested and show you guys what it's possibly capable of. We only have, maybe 3 to 4. What do we think we have out there? 4 inches?
4 to 6.
4 to 6. So what we do have is very light snow. It's not really heavy snow, so it's blowing around and drifting. So in some areas you could have, in some areas, like let's just say out in the parking lot here. In the parking lot, you have areas. Oh man, helps if you unlock the door. So in the parking lot here, you can see up by the door, we have maybe 5-6 inches. But right here, right next to it, because of the drifting, we have, clear ground. So, it's a crapshoot. But we do have enough to blow some snow, and that's what I'm going to do. So we want to come over here. We want to turn our fuel on. Okay? So we turn this valve over here on. We want to turn on the engine. We want to turn on the key to allow the engine to turn over. So the key is right here. You seen it? Okay. We're going to turn this on. We're then going to we're going to set our choke. We're going to pull our choke out. Okay? We want to set the throttle to fast. Now, if I've done everything else correct, this baby should start within. Do we have a comment?
Yeah, the average Dan said, who's reading the chat?
My lovely wife is reading the chat. But she said she came out of the house. She's on snow duty. She's got her Eskimo suit on, and she said she does not want to be on camera. So there will not be any forward-facing camera today.
The average Dan said, nice to meet you, lovely wife. Nice to meet you too, average Dan.
Very nice. So we're all set. This should start. It's going to get a little loud, but this should start half a pull. We'll see. I'll stick my foot here.
The average Dan said, the snowblower looks like a beast.
It's a monster. That's why, this is overkill for what we're doing, but nonetheless, we got to do it anyway. I do it for the very cool gang. Once it starts to warm up, you'll want to turn off your choke slowly. Just make sure the engine stays running. We can lower the throttle somewhat. So this is how the chute works. It's all automated. Up, down. And then once the auger is engaged, all you have to do, all you have to concentrate on is propulsion speed and then shoot your chute. starts right up, not even half a pull. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens, you know, you forget to do maintenance and all, and then all of a sudden you need it.
turn back so the snow doesn't hit me. And she's pretty far. And Vince is cleaning off the sidewalk. All the way up into the corner of the property. Streets are covered here. Just turning back around. Finally using the snowblower. sorry, the wind is coming back. New Jersey. We're in Camden City, New Jersey. Sorry about that. The snow is covering up the speaker. Keep losing connection out here.
And then we all have four-wheel drive trucks, so I'm not doing the entire parking lot. Go inside, you gotta. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a good day.